Well, we're still sitting in the living room here at Couch Potato Central, and this is kind of a manifesto, meaning this series of recordings, which will eventually, hopefully, not so eventually, be put into edited format, contain the principle of the umbrella, air quotes. And the umbrella, what's an umbrella? Well, it's something that covers other things. In this case, it protects you from something other than rain. It protects you from greed. It protects you from self-serving, dishonesty. I could go on with the nouns reflecting what we would like to call human foibility factors. But some other time on that. So this umbrella, what is the umbrella for this particular thing with the Mises? We'll call it the great mice oddity. No, the great rodent odyssey. I'll figure out a way to use this at some point. This is not really intended to be included in the video anyway. So let's put my mug right in the center of those lights. This just takes some dexterity. Hello. Okay. Well, if I move this way, how about that? No. All right, well, oh, there we go. So I just have to push back a little bit, or pull back. Enough riffing. What this is about is pretty seminal, and it isn't pretty. We've got manufacturers out there putting out products that are causing us to waste a lot of our time. That's the whole premise here. People are being placed in a position to be harmed because of the greed, we'll say, quote, greed. Expediency is a very important part to cover here. The expediency factor, or EF, is rampant. In this case, we have several mouse cage manufacturers that don't even bother to tell you that really small, and we're not talking tiny rodents. There's a range of mice here. We can use this part as an insert. There's a range of mice here which is neither large, neither rat size, nor minuscule. And yet there's nothing on these sites, except if in the customer reviews, which most people are probably too quick and in too much of an all-fired hurry to review, right? So they're going to miss that. This whole thing, this whole enterprise here, or odyssey, we'll call it an oddity, is in the area of having lost one mouse after having discovered that having mice, because we don't want to kill them, and giving them a place to live, was a very enjoyable little hobby, a little distraction. So this is something that can be written down and memorialized. Turns out that the mouse with the most personality, the most fun mouse, there's a website called Fun Mouse, as contrasted with Fun House, was the one that managed to get out. I sat here on the couch right about there for, I would say, I'm calculating, clock, speed it up, speed shot, probably 20 minutes, unable to believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes. I had to resort to flashlights. Well, you can't see that. In the Highboy new mouse cage that we acquired, I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing was not possible, except it was possible. And why? Why was it possible? How do I know it was possible? Because I saw one of the remaining two mices, one of the remaining two mices, I saw him do it. He was halfway out between the bars, and I literally had to swat him. Can we get a swat here? There, oh, there we go. It was right there. So I had to swat him back like this in order to get him back in the cage so that I could manage to not lose yet another mouse, which would mean there had been three. Then probably by the time that I had gotten up at the normal hour, which would have been about 8:30, there would only have been one left instead of two. So here we have, in other words, I saw it with my own eyes. Are these my eyes here? Right, let's point at my eyes. I saw it with my own eyes. There we go. I like that. Yeah, folks. So, anyway, I'm riffing again. Let's cease the riffing and talk about what's really important here. That back scratcher. Here's a MacGyveration for you. Talk about fun house. We have got companies out there that don't really give a darn what they're putting out. They're putting out junk. They're putting out caca, BS, bear scat. And people are paying the price in terms of wasted time, wasted energy, what we call drain on Ted. Let's make a definitive out of that. What we call drain on Ted. So I can morph that. You see, this is the umbrella. So we're talking about the umbrella. Yes, I have to find a way to be more concise when I'm flapping my jaw like this. And I will.